Yeah. They let me pass the rope before they knew my name. And everybody wanna know the story. Let me tell it right. Yeah. Velvet wrote verses, wrote them waiting in the line, watching how the other side was living one more time. Before they recognized my face, before the door swung wide, I studied every hustle, standing right outside. Now I'm past the rope, but I remember every night, freezing on the sidewalk, watching all the neon light reflect off cars I couldn't touch, but knew I would one day. Velvet rope taught me patience is the only way through. You don't rush the door, you make the door need you. Every verse I wrote back then was strategy, not residue of jealousy or bitterness. It was blueprint, it was planned. Velvet rope verses written by a hungry man. Velvet rope verses, wrote them from the outside. Now I'm past the rope, but I remember the grind.
Every door that closed just taught me how to open mine.
Velvet rope verses, that's the story.
That's the sign.
Yeah, Bouncer used to know me as the kid who couldn't pay. Now he nods his head and steps to the side to make way. Funny how the rope don't move, it's you who learns to shift. Every closed door in my life became a hidden gift, cause I had to build my own instead of begging for the key. Made my own rope, made my own room, made my own decree. Now the same ones used to laugh, be asking for a verse. Velvet rope remembers who was patient, who was first to believe in something bigger than the block it offer. Velvet rope verses, call it a hustler's proper education. Learned it standing out here in the cold. Now I write the story instead of just being told.
Velvet rope verses, wrote them from the outside.
Now I'm past the rope, but I remember the grind.
Every door that closed just taught me how to open mine.
Velvet rope verses, that's the story.
That's the sign.
Third verse, look around the room and recognize the faces. Same ones who wouldn't give me time in different places. Now we shaking hands like history got rewritten. Truth is, I remember every door I was forbidden from. Kept a mental list, not for revenge, for reminder of the fire that it took to go from outside to inside the room where the real decisions happen, real deals get made. Velvet rope verses, the price that I paid wasn't money, it was time, wasn't luck, it was labor. Every velvet rope's a mirror, showing you your neighbor on the other side, still waiting, still believing, still awake. Velvet rope verses, remember every door you had to make. They think the rope's a symbol of who's in and who's outside.
Nah,
it's just a measure of how long you had to hide. Yeah, your hunger, your ambition, your refusal to accept
the door that says not yet.
as the door.
That's the door that says the end.
Fourth verse for the ones still standing in the cold right now, watching people pass the rope and wondering how long, wondering when, wondering if the wait's worth the price. Let me tell you, every velvet rope moment costs you twice. Once in patience, once in pride, but it pays you back in full when you finally step aside and feel that pull of every eye that used to judge you now applaud.
Velvet rope verses,
written by the overlooked. Every line's a receipt for the nights I never slept. Every bar's a witness to the promises I kept to myself when nobody else believed the vision true.
Velvet rope verses,
I wrote this one for you. Last verse, look back at the rope and give a nod of thanks, cause it built the character before it built the ranks of everything I own now, everything I claim. Velvet rope reminded me that patience ain't a game, it's a discipline, a practice, a muscle you gotta grow. Every closed door in my past prepared me for the show that I'm running now. The rope, the room, the whole design.
Velvet rope verses,
every word of it is mine. I earned it, wrote it, lived it.
Standing outside in the rain. Velvet rope verses,
that's the story.
That's the rain.
They finally let the story in. Yeah.
They finally let the story in.
They finally let the story in.
They finally let the story in.
They finally let the story in. They finally let the story in. Velvet rope remembers. Yeah, you ride with me. Ride to the end. No exceptions. No shortcuts. Let the tape roll. Yeah. Backseat loyalty, learn it before the front seat came. Riding with my day ones through the wind and through the rain. Nobody in the car but family, nobody but the real. Every mile we drove together sealed another deal. Not on paper, on trust, the kind you can't rewrite. Backseat conversations turn to promises at night. We gon' make it, that's the mantra we kept repeating. Windows fog from breathing dreams instead of heating. The car up, couldn't afford the gas some nights. Still made the trip, still kept the vision, still kept the fight alive in the backseat where the loyalty was tested. Every silence, every word, every truth we invested.
Backseat loyalty.
Ride with me till the wheels fall off.
Backseat loyalty.
That's a promise, ain't a cost. Every mile we been through, every road we been down,
Backseat loyalty.
That's the only crown. Yo, same crew from the beginning, same faces in the mirror. Watch the city change around us, watch the picture clearer. Get with every year that passed, every mile we logged. Backseat loyalty don't fade when the road gets fogged. With uncertainty, with setbacks, with the doubt that creeps in, we kept driving forward, never thought about retreating. Every one of us had somewhere else that we could be. Chose the backseat, chose the struggle, chose the family over comfort, over easy, over selling out the crew. Backseat loyalty means what you say you gotta do. No U-turns when it's tested, no exit when it's hard. Backseat loyalty, that's the only kind of guard.
Backseat loyalty.
Ride with me till the wheels fall off.
Backseat loyalty.
That's a promise, ain't a cost. Every mile we been through, every road we been down,
Backseat loyalty.
That's the only crown. Yeah. Third verse, same car, different city, same conviction. Watched a couple people fade, watched a couple contradictions show themselves when the money started coming through. But the real ones stayed backseat, stayed loyal, stayed true. That's the difference between a passenger and a rider. One's just along, the other's a provider of strength when you weak, of truth when you lying to yourself about the road, about the trying times, about the doubt that creeps in on the highway. Backseat loyalty is why we made it, that's not a cliche, that's a fact written in the miles, written in the years. Backseat loyalty, sealed it with our tears. Everybody want the
front seat when the sun is shining bright.
But loyalty
is measured in the backseat in the night.
In the night.
When the road gets dark, and the destination still unclear, that's when you find out who's really riding here.
Fourth verse for the ones who never left the car, even when the offers came to travel near and far. From the crew, from the mission, from the family plan. Backseat loyalty separates the boy from the man who understands that legacy ain't built in solo trips. It's built with people riding through the same relationships. Tested by the miles, tested by the years. Backseat loyalty, built on more than just careers. It's built on showing up when nobody's watching close. It's built on keeping promises when nobody knows the sacrifice it took to keep the circle tight. Backseat loyalty, that's the reason we are. Last verse, still riding, still the same crew in the car. Different destination, but we know we've come far. From the backseat conversations to the life we live in now. Backseat loyalty taught us more than any book, anyhow. It's simple, show up, stay true, keep the promise made. When ain't nobody watching, when the debt ain't gotta be paid back right away. That's the kind of loyalty that lasts. Backseat loyalty, build the future off the past. We came from nothing in that car, built something real. Backseat loyalty, that's the truest deal ever made between some people trying to get free. Backseat loyalty, that's my family, that's me.
Backseat loyalty.
We still riding
Backseat loyalty.
forever. Yeah. This the spot that raised me. Before the fame, before the name, let me take you back. Yeah, corner store legacy. That's where the story begins. Penny candy dreams before the record spins. Mr. Sanchez knew my order before I said a word. Credit on a Tuesday cause he knew that I'd be heard. From one day soon, he used to tell me watch and see. Handed me a soda, said this one's on me. Kept that memory closer than any check I cashed. Corner store legacy built on the kindness from the past. Every milk crate seat outside became a classroom. Every conversation with the elders dispelled the gloom. A thinking struggle was permanent, thinking it was fake. Corner store taught me patience, corner store taught me wait.
Corner store legacy.
That's where I learned to dream.
Corner store legacy. Corner store legacy.
Nothing's how it seemed.
Nothing's how it seems. From the outside looking in,
but the inside
knew the truth. Corner store legacy.
That's the story of my youth. Yeah, newspapers stand out front, had the headlines of the day. Learned about the world before I had a word to say about it, just absorbed it, standing by the door, watching working people stopping in before they shift, buying coffee, buying cigarettes, buying bread. Every face a story, every story left unsaid, but understood between us. That unspoken corner code of respect, the struggle of carrying the load together even if we never spoke about it much. Corner store legacy, that unmistakable touch of community that don't exist in bigger stores where nobody knows your name or knows what you've been through before.
Corner store legacy.
It's where I learned to dream.
Corner store legacy. Corner store legacy.
Nothing's how it seemed.
Nothing's how it seems. From the outside looking in,
but the inside
knew the truth. Corner store legacy.
That's the story of my youth. Third verse, store still standing, though the block done changed a lot. New faces, new businesses, but the memory ain't forgot what that corner meant to me when I had nothing else. Only place that felt like family outside of home itself. Mr. Sanchez passed a few years back, but the lesson stayed. Every act of kindness is a seed that you have made, grow into something bigger than the moment it was given. Corner store legacy, that's the reason that I'm living. Different now, but still remembering the roots. Every success I have is planted in those corner store truths. About community, about patience, about grace. Corner store legacy, can't nobody erase.
Sometimes the biggest lessons come from smallest places. Sometimes the realest love wears the simplest faces. A corner store, a candy bar, a nod at how you been. Corner store legacy.
Yeah, that's where the real began. Fourth verse, I went back recently, stood outside the door, different owner now, but it felt the same as before. Same bell, same creak, same smell of coffee in the news. Corner store legacy, you don't ever get to choose where you come from, but you choose what you become. Every lesson from that store is a part of the sum of everything I am today. Every value that I hold, patience, kindness, community. That's the story told by a corner store that never made the history books, but changed the kid's whole life with knowing glances, knowing looks that said, you're gonna make it before I even had the proof. Corner store legacy, that's the honest truth. Last verse, dedicated to the store, still standing strong, holding up the block when everything else feels wrong. Every corner store's a piece of a community's heart. Every owner, every worker playing their own part in raising up the kids who walk in every day. Corner store legacy, more than product, more than pay. It's a foundation, it's a witness, it's a home away from home for kids who needed somewhere safe to stay. A minute, gather thoughts, feel seen before the world got loud. Corner store legacy, that's a debt I'll always owe
to the people and the places that helped a young kid grow.
And to the man who's telling you this story now,
that's the corner that made me.
Never forget where you come from.
Never forget where you come from.
Yeah. Everybody got a story sitting in this glass case. Every ring, every chain, every watch. Let me tell you mine. Let me tell you mine. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Pawn shop prophecy. Watch my mama's ring go in. Watch the owner count the cash. Watch the sad look on the chin. Told her we'll get it back. She just nodded, didn't speak. Pawn shop taught me sacrifice. Before I hit my teens, my peak of understanding value. Not the price tag, not the gold. It's the story behind the item. The story never told. To the man behind the counter counting up the weight. Every family heirloom sitting there. Every broken date. With circumstance, with hardship. With a bill that couldn't wait. Pawn shop prophecy. Foretelling of a heart of fate that we refuse to accept. Refuse to let define the family that walked out that door with heads held high in time. Pawn shop prophecy. Every item tells a tale. Pawn shop prophecy. Watch my family never fail. To rise back up from setbacks. To reclaim what's rightfully ours. Pawn shop prophecy. That's a story built from scars. Yeah, went back years later. Different reason walking in. Wasn't selling this time, was buying back again. The pieces that we lost when the times got hard and lean. Every watch, every chain, every piece I'd ever seen. In that glass case as a kid, standing there and wondering if my family story was some kind of blunder. Fate that made permanent, wondering if the shame would follow us forever. Wondering if the name we carry was a burden or a promise we could keep. Pawn shop prophecy. Show me struggles don't run deep forever. Show me setbacks, the chapter's not the end. Every dollar that we borrow, we found a way to send. Back with interest, back with pride, back with a story earned. Pawn shop prophecy. Watch the table slowly turn. Pawn shop prophecy. Every item tells a tale. Pawn shop prophecy. Watch my family never fail. To rise back up from setbacks. To reclaim what's rightfully ours. Pawn shop prophecy. That's a story built from scars. Yeah. Third verse, I own property now on that very street. Pawn shop still standing, still where families meet. Hardship halfway, still where struggle gets a name. Still where sacrifice and value play the same old game. I stop by sometimes just to say hello to the owner who watched the kid become a man. Watch me grow from the outside looking in through that glass case. Into somebody writing his own story, setting pace for the next generation, watching from the sidewalk. Pawn shop prophecy. More than just to talk about hard times, it's about resilience. It's about the climb back from rock bottom, one small transaction at a time. Everybody got a pawn shop chapter in their life. A moment when they had to trade a piece to ease the strife. The measure ain't in what you lost, it's in what you rebuild. Pawn shop prophecy. A promise that gets fulfilled. Yo. Fourth verse, thinking about my mama's ring still in that case. Bought it back the day I got my first real paycheck. Place it back on the finger, watch the cry, the happy kind. Pawn shop prophecy, that's the moment that redefined everything I thought that struggle meant. Everything I knew about sacrifice, about the debt a family goes through to protect each other, to survive another day. Pawn shop prophecy, foretelling brighter days. Even when the glass case feels like the final destination, it's just a chapter, just a temporary situation. Every setback stored behind that counter, waiting there for the day you walk back in and prove that you still care. Last verse, dedicated to every family in the struggle. Pawn shop prophecy. The setback and the hustle, both a part of the same story, both a part of the plan. Every item in that case tells you about a family, a man or a woman doing everything they could to survive. Pawn shop prophecy. The reason we alive, today to tell the story, today to break the cycle, today to walk back in and buy back what was pivotal to who we are. The ring, the chain, the watch, the past. Pawn shop prophecy. Freedom built to last. Beyond that glass case, beyond that fluorescent light. Pawn shop prophecy. We made it through the night. Drag me through the night. We bought it all back. Every last piece. Every last piece. Yeah. Come sit out here with me for a minute. Best conversations always happen right here. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Fire, escape wisdom. Learn to sitting on the rail, watching the city breathe while the summer heat prevail. No air conditioning inside, so we came out to think. Every conversation on that fire escape, every link in the chain of who I am today started right there, between the brick and the sky, between the noise and the air. My uncle used to sit with me, tell me about his life, every mistake, every triumph, every kind of strife he'd been through, passed it down like scripture on the steel. Fire, escape, wisdom, the kind of truth you feel before you understand it, the kind that sits and waits inside you till you're older, till you're facing your own gates.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
passed it down to me.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's where I learned to see.
Past the block, past the building,
past the buildings,
past the noise below. Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's the only place I know. Yo. Used to count the water towers, used to name the stars, even though the city lights meant we could see so far. Only a handful, didn't matter, still made a wish. Fire, escape, wisdom taught me dreaming ain't foolish. It's necessary, it's the fuel that gets you through the nights when everything feels heavy, feels askew. From the plan you had in mind, feels like it's falling short. Fire, escape became my therapy, became my court, where I judge my own decisions, where I found my peace. Away from all the noise below, a moment of release. From the pressure, from the hustle, from the need to prove. Fire, escape, wisdom taught me how to make my move.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
passed it down to me.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's where I learned to see.
Past the block, past the building,
past the buildings,
past the noise below. Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's the only place I know. Yeah. Third verse, my uncle's gone now, but I still climb up there, sit in the same spot, breathe the same summer air. Talk to him sometimes, even though we can't reply. Tell him how the story's going, tell him how I try to live up to the wisdom that he passed to me back then. Fire, escape conversations, wish we'd have again, but I carry every lesson, every story that he told. Fire, escape, wisdom, worth more than any gold or any check I've cashed is leaving that old street. Every value that I hold, every goal that I complete traces back to steel rails in the summer sky. Fire, escape, wisdom, that's the reason why. Sometimes the deepest classroom ain't got desks or chairs. Sometimes it's just a rail, a rooftop, and who's willing to share this story with you honestly. No filter, no facade. Fire, escape, wisdom, closer to meeting God. For a verse, I bring my nephew up here now sometimes. Tell him stories about the block, tell him about the climbs it took to get from struggling to standing where I stand. Watch him listen close, watch him try to understand the weight of every word, the way that I once did. Fire, escape, wisdom, passing torch, passing kid to kid, generation to generation, story to story. Fire, escape, wisdom ain't about the glory, it's about the passing down of everything that's real, everything that shaped the struggle into a healed version of a family that refused to lose its roots. Fire, escape, wisdom, planting seeds, growing truth. Yeah, last verse, sun setting on the same skyline. I know fire, escape, wisdom taught me everywhere I go. I carry that rooftop with me, carry every word, every piece of wisdom that I ever overheard. Sitting on that rail between the brick and open sky.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's the reason why. I never forget where I came from, never lose the plot. Every high rise I stand in now, I remember that spot where it all began, where the real lessons live.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
that's the greatest gift anybody ever gave me, better than any check.
Fire, escape, wisdom,
forever, no regret. It's fire, escape, wisdom for you. Never forget the view. Yeah. Everybody wanna see the champagne room. Ain't nobody asked what it costs to get here. Let me tell you, champagne room regrets. Sitting here surrounded by the gold. Everything I wanted as a kid, everything I'm told. Should feel like winning, should feel like I made it out. But something in the quiet room got me full of doubt. Bottles popping, everybody smiling, everybody here. But half of them don't even know my name, don't know my fear of losing everything I built or waking up alone. Champagne room regret, success don't feel like home. Sometimes it feels like a stage that I forgot to leave. Performing happiness for people who don't believe in who I really am beneath the chains and the applause. Champagne room regrets, the cost behind the cause.
Champagne room regrets.
All this gold don't shine.
Champagne room regrets.
Wish I could rewind.
To the simpler days before the room got this crowded.
Champagne room regrets.
Champagne room regrets. The truth that stayed unspoken.
Used to dream about this room when I had nothing at all. Thought the bottles and the bright lights would catch me if I fall. Turns out success is heavier than struggle ever was. Champagne room regret, different kind of because I gotta watch my back now, gotta watch who's really real. Every smile in this room got a hidden kind of deal behind it. Everybody wanting something that I have. Champagne room regrets, even laughter feels like math. Calculating who's genuine, who's here just for the show. Champagne room regrets, the loneliest kind of glow. Money bring the crowd, but crowd don't bring you peace. Champagne room regrets, that discomfort never cease.
Champagne room regrets.
All this gold don't shine.
Champagne room regrets.
Wish I could rewind.
To the simpler days before the room got this crowded.
Champagne room regrets.
Champagne room regrets. The truth stayed unspoken.
Third verse, called my mother from the bathroom. Hid the noise, told her I was tired, told her I was missing simpler joy. She said, come home sometimes, made me realize. Champagne room regrets, success wears a disguise. Sometimes looks like everything but feels like empty space. Between the achievement and the person, between the pace of climbing and arriving. Nobody tells you about the drop that happens when you're finally standing at the top and realize the view ain't what you thought it'd be.
Champagne room regrets.
The loneliest kind of free, money in the bank but missing dinners with the family.
Champagne room.
That's a cost that ain't for free. Everybody chased the room without asking what it steals. From the people who arrive not knowing how it feels to be surrounded fully and still feel so alone.
Champagne room.
The price of leaving home. Fourth verse, started making changes after that phone call. Started bringing family in the room instead of all the strangers wanting pictures, wanting stories, wanting time.
Champagne room regrets.
Taught me to redefine what winning really means. Taught me the room's just a room unless you fill it with the people who dispel the gloom of loneliness that fame and money sometimes can't create.
Champagne room regrets.
Learned this lesson kinda late, but learned it all the same. Learned that the gold don't glow the way that family does, the way that real love shows up. Even when you're tired, even when you doubt.
Champagne room regrets.
That's what it's about. Last verse, sitting in the same room, but it's different now. Filled it with the real ones, figured out the how, the balance, the achievement with the peace I need inside.
Champagne room regrets.
Taught me not to hide behind the success. Taught me to acknowledge every cost that comes with climbing high. Every piece I might have lost along the way, but found a way to find it all again.
Champagne room regrets.
Closing out, my friend, this the final lesson on the mixtape. Final truth, success without the people that you love ain't worth the youth. You traded chasing it, ain't worth the empty room.
Champagne room regrets.
That's the story, that's the truth. Champagne room regrets. Never forget who's really there.